So what do you think was the biggest obstacle on your way to get where you are right now?
Probably myself. I feel like no other person has an effect on my path or how far I make it. No other person affects me.
I am a gun with trigger in hand, and I cause the pain, and I should refrain, but you switch your safety off and spin me around.
I'm Donovan, Temp, Laroda, and I play for the New York Subliners, and this is my scuff behind the controller.
Temp gets the wall bang on Zed.
That's about as free a kill as you're ever gonna get.
Get it, Temp.
With another. Temp's gonna know about it. Temp now knows as well behind the double from Temp.
Temp's killing everything.
I grew up in Maryland and Georgia. It's like half and half. Then my parents got divorced when I was 3. My mom got a job here in Georgia as a teacher. When I was around 13 in 8th grade, she got fired from her job, so we had to move back to Maryland. So that's why it's kind of back and forth, back and forth.
I am a gun with no blinks inside, a smile that can cut much quicker than ice. You loaded me once, but baby, I shoot twice.
It was very hard on me as a kid to move because you just lose all your friends. Like I had a lot of friends here, then just having to get up and just leave them all. I was very, very upset with that. But I got into a point where I wanted to get in trouble and I wanted to just do whatever I wanted to do. If what I wanted to do was not go to school the next day, I would do it. If I wanted to fight someone at school, I would do it. That was where my middle school teenage phase was a little defiant.
Describe your high school experience for us.
I didn't go to high school.
Really?
Nope. This is my worst feeling in my life, like mentally. But I was like, I didn't give a about anything in life. So I was like, I'll do homeschool. At the time, I was 14. I went pro when I was 15, so I was scrimming at 14. Like I was going to, I went to my first tournament when I was 13. Yeah, I didn't go to school for a year, and then the next year I went pro. So I got lucky, got very, very lucky. I understand I got lucky. So any people watching this, any kids watching this, make sure you go to school and don't try to be like me.
Temp wreaking havoc right now with his foul. There's one, there's two. Temp is automatic. He has been shooting absolute lasers. Temp is ridiculous.
Elevate the #2 team in the league.
My first pro team I joined was Elevate. I think that was a fantastic first team as an AM to play on. We had like fundamentally good Call of Duty players. It's just like a great environment for me to learn with those players.
Temp throwing down some shots.
You'd have to consider him one of the best.
Temp, who's such a strong AR. He's playing so well.
I was the best on the team. Everyone thought I was the best. Even my teammates would tell you I was the best on the team. So naturally, I wanted to join a better team, and I was looking forward to win. I hit up Hugh. I thought he was the best player in the game. He was my best friend, so we teamed up.
Hook and Temp, right, have always kind of been the Bash brothers.
And we ended up on Denial.
It's these two guys who made it all happen for that Denial squad, the youngsters, Temp and Hook.
It's essentially a 1v3 for Temp. Tournament life on the line, and he goes down.
Optic Gaming has done it again.
When I got second at Worlds, even to this day, that's one of my greatest events ever. Just the way everything went down, we had not lost a map until winner's bracket. So we made it to finals and we ended up falling short. But it just was like a bittersweet feeling because that was like my best event ever. I was riding off a high, but then it was like the age restriction thing, I heard about it. At first I didn't believe it, but wow, I'm not gonna be able to play for 2 years. So I kind of laid low for a bit, try to get my head right, like, wow, I'm really not gonna play. Having to watch the same people that I beat a lot win was tough. That was the toughest part, like, wow, like, they're winning, they're having great success, and I'm just sitting here watching. Like, I knew I was coming back, I knew I was gonna be a top player when I came back. Like, that was the hardest part for me, personally.
Team Envious has a new roster. For the Call of Duty World War II season, Envious is now comprised of Slasher, Hook, Temp, and Classic. Hook is back after he was forced to leave competitive Call of Duty because of the 18-year-old age limit. Temp was in a similar situation, but turned 18 right before the CWL Championship this year.
So going into World War II, I was very, very confident that I was gonna win. I think looking back at it, a little too confident. I thought it was gonna be easy, which was not gonna be easy.
These are the inconsistencies that we've seen from this team since the beginning of the game.
I was all envy in the beginning.
Zero takes down Temp.
I was very toxic that season.
That's horrendous.
I was truly a bad teammate.
Temp spots him. Temp doesn't win it! Priest rips his head off!
I was just fed up, but just me being super prideful, I was like, bro, like, I'm not playing with y'all, I'm leaving. So I joined Echo Fox.
Trying to break through the front door and Temp goes down.
But I regret joining those players.
You know, once again, Temp is the last one alive and they just fan out.
It was even worse on that team, to be honest.
This is an odd looking Echo Fox for sure.
So I left a bad situation to an absolutely terrible situation on Echo Fox.
Temp right there, I mean, he looks kind of stunned.
It's like someone just hit him in the face with a flashbang.
All of World War II with the final just, it's like a UFC fight. Like, I'm just on the ground the whole time getting beat up. And then finally, the World War II champs, I get hit with a John Jones elbow from hell. Boom, straight to the nose, like, and I'm just dead. I gotta take some accountability for that. That's top 24 is pathetic. My mindset after top 24 was, I'm gonna take 2 weeks off, I'm gonna get my mind right. Going into Black Ops 4, like, I gotta put all the work I need to put in.
Be poetic if it's accuracy to get streaks against his former team, but Temp is gonna shut him down. Temp's just gonna keep ringing these shots out.
My highlight of being on Spice was definitely the first 2 events. I think Vegas, we were better than we were when we got second. But Fort Worth, to me, is my most fun event ever. I just remember that Sunday just having a blast. Like, every single moment in the game was just intense.
Still a chance to clutch, but he's got it in. War Machine out. Then the War Machine gets him. Splice still up. Temp says say hello to my little friend.
For me, stuff doesn't sting right when it happens. Like, I have to, like, take time for it. So when I got second, I'm thinking, all right, we'll just play better next tournament and we'll win that. I'm not like dwelling on it too hard in the moment. Like, it's the second event of the season and I'm in the grand finals. All right, we'll just get in another one.
Temp is here, he's at the top, finding kills left and right.
But looking back at it, where the year kind of went bad, it's just like, damn, like, if we would have just won one of those or both of those, my career could be completely different. This is my best team I've ever been on in practice. We are very, very good in practice. Teams don't want to play us. They don't like to play us. They feel like we're an awkward, talented team.
New York taking it to them.
Good luck attaching Temp, just constantly pouring it on.
The beginning part of the year, we were not meshing well.
Oh no, this is bad. Oh, you're a dead man.
There's a lot of good and bad moments, but I would say overall, this team meshes very well. Now we're in a good spot.
Temp though is on the defuse. He just jumps on it, Clint. He's in the smoke. He's in the smoke. Priesta! Priesta, he's right up! Priesta, he's below you! Priesta, he's on you!
Go, baby.
Tell them that's what we ready for.
Temp's going up right now.
There's 3 for Temp.
To competitors. Do we see the confetti fall? Be ready for.
I think a big thing that Call of Duty players have a problem with, that I don't, is when you're in a bad situation, there's certain things you have to do. So I was in a 1v4 and I'm supposed to lose that situation.
You rarely see 1v4s, but Temp could be about to do something special.
Whenever I recognize, okay, I'm supposed to lose this, boom, I do everything that's gonna give me a chance to make it out of it.
Another 3v for Temp.
Because if I lose it, I did my best. Like, it is what it is.
All down to Assault. I think Temp may have just got the audio cue. He so desperately needs the double punch. Temp for the 1 versus 4.
As much as I say stuff to other people and criticize their gameplay or criticize my teammates, I gross the hell out of myself. Especially playing this game, I have to be hard on myself.
Let's take a walk on the wild side.
What I want people to take away from this interview is that I'm a good person. I'm not some mean, toxic, angry person. I'm very happy. I like to make jokes.
Place your bets on who is next. A trigger finger that is too quick.
I just want to get rid of that negative picture people try to paint on me because it's just not true.
You shouldn't have messed with me.
I've had plenty of moments where I didn't do the right thing and I handled things the wrong way, but other than that, I'm a good, pure person. I feel like I have a lot of people that love me and they appreciate everything. There's people that hate me, say you suck. So it's very split. hopefully I could change people's minds eventually.